Hey, what's going on, guys? IFBB Pro Elias McCall here. We're here at the new training facility, PSA in Glassboro. I'm gonna go through what I take pre-workout with you. So the first thing I take is outsized V3. This is from Leica Pro, brand new formula, only pump, no stims. So this is what I take. First, I just do 1 scoop of this. Next is gonna be my stims. So this is 7th gear. This is from Axe and Sledge. This is only stims, and it's dosed at 1 scoop, and there's 60 servings. So two scoops would technically be a full serving, and you're getting about 350 milligrams of caffeine total. So it's a heavy hitter. It's got beta-alanine in here, betaine anhydrous, a little bit of creatine, and some dicaffeine malate to kick in a little bit later in your workout. So I'm only gonna do a scoop of this. I'm training chest today, so I don't need too much stims. One scoop in. And then lastly, I just do 2 scoops of Pico 2. This is from Hostile. You can really use any brand, it's all the same. It's just a single ingredient. This is gonna be for energy and endurance. Most people take this intra workout, but I'm not using any intra workout right now. I'm kind of staying away from that, just being 4 weeks post show. So I just take it with my pre. And whether you take it pre or intra, it really doesn't matter too much, as long as you're taking it within like 45 minutes before your training's finished. So I'm doing 2 scoops of that, which is 4 grams. And that's it for my pre-workout stack right now. Mix it up and down the hatch. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Nothing too crazy. All right. After this, another lat exercise. Cross body lat pullover. So still getting the lats firing. I don't go crazy heavy on this at all. Just something good to get the lats firing more, get blood in there. So when we move to those pressing movements, everything's firing good, and I can retract my shoulders and my lats perfectly. So super simple. Chest up, arm up, cross body lat pullover. Down. Really focus on squeezing your lat.
Oh, there's no way that you can make it. Maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Yeah, make it, take them all back. Don't tell me.
Aiming for like 12, 15 reps here. Nothing crazy. All right, first exercise, let's get it. Seated dumbbell raise, dumbbell lateral raise with a hold at the top. So got 15s. This is an exercise I can't even go that heavy on. So I'll do my first warm-up set. I kind of like sitting towards the edge on this. Fully relax my shoulders, my traps, lean forward slightly, And when I come up, I'm keeping my pinkies up and I'm kind of raising not out to the side and not directly in front of me. So somewhere right in between. And when I get to the top, I'm gonna hold for half a second to a second. So look just like this. Up. And notice my traps aren't going like this when I come up or anything like this. I'm not doing any of that. So it's all shoulder. That's all you want. And you want that hold at the top. Control it on the way down. And the key here is to really not go all the way down. So you want to stop somewhere right here. So up, back up, up. This should look just like that. And notice, you're not gonna be able to go heavy on these at all. So, 30. Then I'll move on to my working sets. All right, we'll talk.
So you hit the spot, whoa, I take you to the candy shop. I take you to the. I take you to the. You can have it your way. How do you want it? You go back the thing up or should I push up on it? Temperatures rising, okay, let's go to the next level. Dance floor jam pack.
And at the end, when I'm dying, I get some partials in. Like this. Oh, bam. Just like that. All right, so neck exercise is gonna be our first compound pressing movement. Do dumbbell presses. I start off with a warm-up set, get everything firing good, and then after that, I normally move into my heavier top set, my heaviest, and then I'll come down a little. If the set is feeling good and I think I can do it again, I'll keep that weight and try and hit about the same reps. But I'd rather either come down a little bit and do the same amount of reps or more, or start off, maybe keep one in reserve, and then do the same thing again. But whatever works for you. So I normally warm up around 100s, 105s. And when you're warming up, you want to get like a fairly lighter weight for yourself, and you don't want to do like 10, 20, 15 reps, anything like that. You really just want to get everything firing right. You want to feel the weight. So, and you don't want to burn out your energy. So those are for the working sets. So keep my elbows in a nice tracking spot somewhere where my lats are contracted and they're not out too far. So scaps back, chest up, straight down, up. All right. Good weight, feeling good. Might hit, probably gonna do the 135s for one set, just to feel it and then go up. I'm gonna do, not really a warm-up sets, but I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 reps with the 135s, and then maybe the 145s, because since still only 4 weeks post-show, I don't wanna go to anything too crazy. So I'm gonna try and hit 150s, 155s, depending on how I feel. but it might be less than that. So we'll do a set, really just 1 or 2 reps to feel the weight, get the nervous system firing, and then I'll see where I'm gonna land for that first set. All right, let's see how these feel.
It's stupid, now I'm just making the shift in this game. Now I'm just making the shift with this music. As I jump it, it's going so hard. Look at my numbers, they're just going up. I'm on the rise, I come to the top. They wanna talk, but I am like, what?
Whew. All right, I'm gonna do the 145. Those felt good, but I can do a little bit more weight and I don't want to go too heavy. So 145, anywhere between 8, 12 reps. That'll be my top set. So that'll be my first set.
That's for all the people that never just believe. Cause I had a vision, yeah, and not about the seed. Yeah, that's for all the people that never just believes. Cause I just had a vision, well, not about the seed. I'm taking my chance. I don't need your money, I don't need advance. Cause I am not stunting and flexing my bands. I'm saving my checks, which I be invest. I've been really saving checks, and I've been really listening to the feeling deep inside my chest. So I just follow my heart and listen to my intuition. I'm making a plan. Yeah, y'all about to see that I'ma get it. I be coming with the rap and I just do it every day. My dog, now I'm really making money from my motherfucking passion. You can never go expect it. Well, I really did. I really chased and stopped.
Definitely a good choice to not do the 150s. I think I got 9 on those. If you notice the little breathing thing I did right before my set, I take 2, 3 quick breaths in, and that's like a secret I learned from Ben Pakulski, that you take that deep breath in. Oh, I think it was Ben Pakulski, but whatever. Or some like breathing expert, I can't fucking remember. But you take the breaths in really quick, and it shoots all that oxygen to your muscles real quick, gives you that energy, get into the pressing movement, and your muscles are loaded with that oxygen already, and you're ready to go. So this little thing I like to do for squats, before pressing movements, for any exercise really. And maybe it's not true, but mentally it kind of gets me fired. So that's what I like to do. And I'm definitely going down that next set because that was heavy. So I'll probably go back down 135 and get like 10, 12 reps.
Y'all know the business is big slime and big five. Rest in peace tomorrow and Miss Gladys, boy.
Cause I am the warrior, and you better know it. I am the samurai, and I'm taking it over. Yeah, I am the warrior, you better know it. Yeah, I am the samurai, and I'm taking it over.
Okay, not 10 reps, 8 reps, but we still got to failure and then a good rep range, so that's all that matters. And they were all really slow and controlled reps, and the whole set, my chest was firing like crazy, and that's really what you want. especially as a bodybuilder, you're not really focused on the weight. You're focused on contracting your muscle as hard as you can with the heaviest weight you can. So. All right. Put these back. All right. First warm-up set. Keeping it light. All right, so second pressing exercise and last one. This push day I only do 2 pressing, so flat machine press. Really, I usually have a converging lever press that kind of converges together more, but we're gonna do what we can here. So we got an Arsenal press here. This one's not bad, but it doesn't really converge, so I'll probably keep the weight a little bit lighter. My fatigue is still, it drops off a lot more quicker. Obviously not when I was in prep, it dropped off way more, but it's still dropping off fairly quick. Or I get fatigued more. So I'm not gonna try and push anything that's like, maybe I can move the weight, you know, maybe I can get 6-10 reps, but everything still feels a little fragile. So I'm gonna keep it in a weight and rep range that feels comfortable. Still getting a lot of work done, still getting blood in there. And I'm still getting somewhere near failure, but I'm not risking any injuries. Like I said, I'm 4 weeks out, like you're still recovering, you know. Until you're like 8-10 weeks, you know, you kind of just really want to take it easier. You can still get a lot of work done, but just be careful.
I've been done with all the negative inside. So I am standing up, I'm ready for a fight. So I will swing the blade like I'm a knight. And damn not darkness, I just lie. Yeah, look it out, getting gone. Pushing it down, I figure one. Cause I am just making the moves for the journey I'm getting on. So I'm gonna chase these better things. Just take up all of my benefits and kill all these.
Woo! Yeah, it is. I'm just fat. Kevin! Oh. What's up? Thanks, bro. Thank you, thank you. Second set, lighten the weight up a little bit. My weak ass had to go down, but now we're gonna get 10 reps.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, call up on the Uzi and shoot open in them shot times. When my homies pull up on your block, they make that thing go grata-ta-ta. There's cocaine on the table, liquor pouring, don't give a damn, dude, your girlfriend.
Yeah, that muscle endurance is dropping off quick. But I got a good pump. The pump's what matters.
Feel the same, they ain't got a man, and they all got a friend, I've been fucking hoes and popping pills, man, I feel just like a rock star. I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking Henny, bad bitches jumping in the pool and they ain't got no bra.
All right, so this is my first time using this. It's fairly similar to the Katana one, if you've ever used it. This is just basically a high to low cable fly, but it's a machine. So it's in this pathway rather than in front of you like a seated fly or anything. I really like this. It's not bad. The weight moves very smoothly. And this isn't an exercise you really need to go extremely heavy on. Really, you can get a lot done with like 80% of what your the most you could do. 80%, 12 to 15 reps, good controlled reps. You get a lot of work out of that. That was my warm-up set, and my chest is extremely pumped right now. So, and I was 165. Like, you don't have to go crazy on this machine. And this isn't a machine you'd want to go crazy on too, because that's a dangerous position to be loaded all the way out here, very heavyweight. So I like this a lot. I usually just get on a cable tower with the two arms, set them high, and then do a high to low cable fly. But this is gonna do for today.
Ready to fight, you know I'm ready to go. Constantly up in the move, up in the march, I'm up on the road. Cover the distance, no permission that I'm needing. I'ma go, I'ma leave with some purpose. I'ma leave with a goal. I'ma leave with a goal I believe in. I don't care right now, but these heathens. I just got my path and I just got a wave, and I'm hoping y'all see it. If y'all don't, well, they'll be okay. I don't really need that thing anyway. That criticism coming from the side, I don't really want no part of that, no way. Cause I do my thing when I'm on my own, and I'm with my bros when I'm in my zone. Just, yeah, with my pack of wolves, we just about to grow all together, we come for the cheddar, we up in the rise. Gotta just know that we might take a spot if you're not willing to grow, sure.
All right, that's where I'm gonna cut it for my chest exercises, because I'm feeling it, and when I'm in that stretch position, you know, you can really feel it. So my chest has got more than enough work in. I'm supposed to get one more set on this, but my coach Nick knows, or my training coach Nick, he does all my programming. He knows that I'm good with gauging this kind of stuff. So if it gets to the point where, like, I've only done technically 4 working sets for my chest, 5 with this now. So 5 working sets on that, like, that's more than good enough for my chest. And I don't want to overdo it. And when I was in that position, I kind of felt it. So I don't want to go too much more. So I'm going to cut it there for chest. Got a little bit more shoulders and triceps, and a little bit of biceps, and that's my push day. So let's get to it. All right, so I'm on a cable tower with 2 cables, and I'll have them stacked straight up, and I do cross cable extensions. We don't have that here, so we're just gonna do one and try and set it up best in that way. So this rotates. I'll grab one of these like this, put my opposite non-working arm up, just get set up in the same position, elbow at the side of my lat, pull my lat back, and then just straight down. Upper part of my arm doesn't move at all. Keep that wrist straight the entire movement. And I'm aiming for anywhere between 10 to 15 reps for failure.
Play my song, yeah, gyrating, stimulating sexual acts, stimulating musical tracks. I thought I was just gonna come out tonight and get up and relax, but no.
All right, just one working set there. Did a warm-up set, and that was my working set. So I'm gonna move on to the next exercise, which is the Katana extension. So we can do that right here. So Katana extension, basically an overhead tricep extension. This is the much better exercise than a dumbbell all day because the loaded position stays it in the whole time. It doesn't drop off when you get to the top. So right here, just like you're drawing your katana, right? So this is the important part of the exercise, the lengthening movement. Good stretch at the bottom and then straight up. I like to sit at the bottom for a little bit and let it stretch every rep and then back up. This is a exercise a lot of people don't do that they need to do for big triceps. That lengthening portion of your tricep and that long head is very important in growing a complete tricep. So you got to really focus on that part at the bottom that stretches your tricep out and getting a load to where you can do the whole exercise correctly, but still have a heavy enough load so when you're at the bottom of that movement, you're really getting that stretch. So I don't go heavy on this, trying to spare my triceps, but I get a lot of work out of 40 pounds on this. So I like to preach that you don't need extremely heavy weights to grow muscle. You need stimulus to your muscle, and how you train along with the stimulus is what's going to make your muscle grow, along with diet, supplementation, and everything else. But when we're talking about what you need to do in the gym, you need to introduce your muscle to new stimulus every time you're in the gym, and that will cause muscle growth. So it's not insane weight with a billion fucking reps, because everybody trains differently, volume, intensity, fucking rep ranges, all this shit. People train so differently. What's causing their muscle to grow, whether it be 1,000 reps or 10 reps with heavy weight, you know, it's that stimulus that you're introducing to the muscle. So it's not complicated. Just stimulate the muscle, introduce it to new stimulus, and it'll grow. Alright, so it's supposed to be dumbbell preacher curl, but we don't have a preacher curl setup, so we're gonna do it on this machine. This machine's kind of funky, so just gonna have to set it up, figure it out, do a quick warm-up set. So on these, I really drive my armpit into the pad right here. And if this was a dumbbell, how my wrist is turned right now is how I would be turning the dumbbell. I like the preacher curl that is a little bit more steep, not like a spider curl, but a little bit steeper than this when I'm doing a dumbbell. It kind of lets you keep the strength curve on that more consistent than rather if it's like this, you know, dumbbell's not doing anything really crazy here because where the weight's moving. So this is a lot better of a exercise than doing a dumbbell preacher curl with something that only moves at this angle. nice and warmed up. We'll move on to the 2 working sets. And then I'm gonna do a double drop set on the last one. All right. Last set. It's good.
I can make a million, never pray the devil. Yeah, they've been looking up to me another level. They've been running around in circles trying to chase a check. I ain't never take my foot off the pedal. Nah, you won't ever know what this means to me. I'ma get us in the VIP at them private seats. I ain't tripping, flying jets to get overseas. I'ma get this money with my brothers and all my OGs. Yeah, we tryna be no legends. Did you get the memo, get the reference? I just wanna get some action. I just wanna get some action.
All right, guys, so that was the last exercise, last set. Pretty effective workout, hit everything I needed to hit. Good enough volume now. Volume's gonna scale up throughout the off season as we get more food, as energy comes back and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, leave a like, it helps the channel a lot, and subscribe, and check out ariesnutrition.com for all the supplement needs. Awesome apparel. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Stay tuned for the next one.